completed the first video. If y'all don't know, I have my TimeWitT YouTube page and Facebook page, and that's general horoscope readings that go out, and love readings. But now I am coming back to you here on my page. It says melanated jelly. I think I may put it back to the old name that me and Anthony had, which was Twin Flames Getting It Right. I don't know about that yet, but for now I'm going to leave melanated jelly, okay? This is a tarot reading, and the way they're formatted, it took a while for me to understand how to do this. I struggled with it, and I wasn't sure I had received like the right confirmation from source yet. So now I have it, and I hopped up from my meditation when I felt it and saw it. So I am doing these readings according to signs, but I'm doing it according to the element. So if you met your twin so this is going to be water signs. So that means Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces season. Your girl is not about to go and list those dates on this video. Sorry, honey child. Y'all gonna have to go figure out what element you were or season you were in when you met your twin, and then you'll know from one quick search which videos will resonate with you. But I already completed earth signs. Very, very, very inspiring, and I'm glad that I'm doing this. I really am. So now we are dipping in. How you like that? Dipping in to the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for twin flames. So let me get a shuffle on. Y'all know I like for you to see me shuffle. When I do private readings, my clients, I have to have them witness the shuffle. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. All right. So this is for twin flames that have met in the season of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, water element seasons. Okay? Everything is connected to universe, that one verse, that one language. So I had to stick to the zodiacs. I just knew it wasn't a 12-month thing that I was supposed to be doing. So here we go. All right. So let's see what message there is. So the way this works as well, let me start over. The way this works is I don't choose cards. I don't shuffle and then pick from the top. I shuffle until source flip. You'll see them flip out. They'll flip, and that's your card. Sometimes I'll have them drop like that, what you just saw, and I'll feel like I dropped them, and then I'll go through a shuffle, and then the second time around, same cards fall out. So it's quite amazing and beautiful. Oh yeah, this is a twin flame reading for sure. Okay, let's get a few more. That wanted to flip. It didn't flip all the way. That flipped. So you'll see it. You'll get used to it if you don't know tarot. See, I feel like these fell, so I'm putting it back. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck to start. Okay. Let's get it, y'all. Ah. Okay. Oh. So, twin flames that met during Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces season. Y'all are having quite the time, right? Is that true enough? You and your twin have mutual respect for each other. Very positive connection. You're working towards union, some of you, and you understand that a balance has to happen. One or both of you understand that. I think it's only one of you. Someone is still, mirroring and learning about themselves and self-love, and haven't fully come into it yet, but we'll get to that, and I'll tell you why I feel that in just a minute. So for those of you who have a runner on your hands, or if you are the runner, maybe you came upon this because you're curious. You know, what is this thing? This situation, you feel like someone is not being honest. Or even you don't trust their you think they're trying to, like, there's like they're acting, you know, like they're not being themselves, and that's your thing. That's how twin flame shit works. Like, that's you feeling like that because that's you. You can't believe that someone is that great, which is a compliment, but it's so intertwined and tangled and twisted and confusing that, yeah. When the finger's pointing out, three are pointing back. I always say that. Um, you're very intuitive. Your twin is as well. Some of you are feeling like you want to take charge, and you're just really calling your twin out, like, you know what, this is some bullshit. You know what this is, and you're really challenging them to accept the connection. And what that is causing is, so your Two of Pentacles is in reverse. You see that yin and yang balance? You see that? In reverse. That is causing an imbalance. This revelation has to come from them. And the best way to get them to it is to disconnect. Because basically, when you're like in their face and you feel like you're taking charge of the situation, what you're really doing is causing a disconnection, Source says. The Hermit in reverse. You're causing a complete disconnection. And that cuts off the energetic charge that forces them back to you. And it actually, while they may feel intimately attracted to you and you to them, it cuts the passion in some type of way, because then it becomes very human and earthly versus a union that is more spiritual. You know what I mean? This is interesting because usually people feel kind of really stressed out, but some of you have resolved yourself to the situation and you're not really stressed. You're just like, okay, how much longer do I have to, wait? How much longer is this going to happen? This back and forth or this separation? And right now, the Lover's card is in reverse, and Source is saying it's going to continue until one or both of you learn self-love. Until that happens, this literally means, in reverse, Lovers in reverse literally means a misalignment of values. And here is your misalignment again. You cannot have your yin and your yang in reverse turned upside down and that union happen. So Source is saying the way to that union is to stop trying to take charge of the situation, but more or less take charge of your life. Focus on those three fingers pointing back when you're pointing. Focus on those three fingers that are pointing back at you. you know, and figure out what you need to be working on. I feel like I need more clarification. Yeah. King of Swords. You need to get, you're very determined to make this happen. We can't help that, right? I understand that. Like, you know what you know, what you know. But you really need to get ambitious about things that you like to do. And they're total distractions. Total fucking distractions. I admit it. But that's what you need to be focused on right now. Even to Ace of Swords coming out. Right now, it's a one-sided. It's very one-sided. And this card means stop fooling yourself. And it actually is related to matters of love. And that you need to really, what's going to happen is you're going to focus on you. And you're going to be able to then have your union, because your first card out is union and unity. That is the goal. So it is not far off. Source has flipped this card right out the gate. So that union is not far off. But imagine getting together in a reunion and then separating again and again and again, because it happens. And so, yeah. Oh, some of you are involved in a third-party situation. Some of you, your twin is in a relationship or a commitment, or you are. And you don't know how it's going to happen. Like, they're never going to leave. They left me, But that's because that's what you believe. That's the energy you're putting out. See, there's that imbalance again. How can you say that this is the most connected, I don't want to use relationship. This is the connection of all connections. This is self meeting self, right? When the atom split, y'all went and enjoyed some lives, and now you're back in this one, right? How can you how can you say that and then in turn say it's not going to happen? That's an oxymoron. Like, that doesn't make any sense, and that's not rational thought. I get the panic of it, but it's because you're not loving yourself. If you loved yourself, you'd be like, you know what? I am the motherfucking bomb.com, bomb diggity. And, oh, I know they gonna come back. Let me see what I need to do about me while they go over there and they bleed and cry and worry, because this, I know, is going to happen. Okay? And that you have to trust in source, whatever your faith is in as well. Where's your faith? That fell, y'all. I don't know. Let's try something else. Here we go. Yeah, some of y'all are dealing with a third-party situation. And you're coming face to face with self and your fears. Maybe you need to not accept that. And that's a healing for you. I don't know. However it's set up that way for a reason, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, I knew it. You need to spend some time alone, because this is related to childhood trauma. This is related to healing something from your childhood, which is usually the case for most of us. There are some things that, people grew up with this wonderful life, and then in their adult life, they have some things they need to clear out. But for those of you whom this resonates with this is totally regarding childhood trauma. Yeah, things are about to intensify between you and your twin. The energy. Because you two are fighting. You two are fighting. And sometimes that's a way to stay connected. Please give me feedback. Some of you are fighting that fact that this is a twin. The possibilities aren't random. The possibilities are definitely in your reach. And here's confirmation that it's definitely a third party situation for some of you. There is an outsider in this connection, and it's a karmic relationship. And you or your twin is going to have to work through that and understand what that means. It's a pattern and a cycle that needs to be looked at, and it has to be broken because they have their own lives that they lived and their own stories. I had past life regression therapy. Oh my God, the shit I've done and the places I've been, not just here in this plane, in this place. So, yeah, I had to deal with my own crap and I still am. So imagine your partner does too. They have their own life and experience, and then experiences. This is an individual experience. And in order for that atom to come back together whole and in union, on a higher dimension of just being and existing, and that bliss that you felt when you were together, for those of you not together, or those of you that are in the makeup, breakup, push and pull cycle, it's because some of you don't understand that they are an individual as well. Once that realization happens, it kind of helps with the understanding of the processes that are going on. They're not meant to hurt you or drive you crazy. Because I know that shit can drive some of us crazy. Like, what the fuck is this? Right? Been there. That one flipped. Yeah. So remember, the card came out and was telling you to get ambitious about the things you like to do. First card out of this deck is follow your passions. So you need to get focused on what makes you happy. And you're still going to feel a connection. Just fucking fact. That's just how this connection works. You can't cut it. But you need to self-love. So you need to stay an individual and figure out what you like to do or what you used to like to do. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not really well. But I've been sketching. I have an easel. I have, pencils. And I've been sketching hardcore. Like, I picked it back up and I've been growing my old skill that I hadn't touched for like 20 years, okay? This says that you are ready to love and learn. So don't forget, you have to learn in order for that love to come in. And if you're making decisions or you're arguing or having conversations or interactions with your twin and they feel pressured or it's a lower energy, angry or negative feeling, then that's not an energy to make a decision in. It's not an energy to want to force an opinion in. And those are your instructions until next time. Okay, I'll be back soon. Give me feedback. Let me know what's going on. I have another page. It's called TimeWitT, WITT, TimeWitT. All one word when you search it, and it'll pop up. I'll put it in the drop down and the link in the bio. Stay well. Check out my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube in the bio. Just click the little triangle, a drop down will open, and all the information you need will be right there.